Lesson five, limits create creativity. It almost sounds weird when you say it out loud. But for me, it's been, I think, one of the most important lessons I've learned at Localis. Localis started off with the idea that it was going to be very, very local. And that doesn't mean that we're ever dogmatic about the approach. But what I do is really concentrate everything that I do at Localis based on what I can get very local. Now, when you travel, which was lesson four, you taste things and you know you will never be able to recreate that with those ingredients because you are not in that place, nor do you want to ship something 8,000 miles away so that you can create those same exact flavor profiles. So the limit of only having the produce and the fruits and the, proteins and the meats and everything else that we have here, that limit creates my opportunity to get creative, to find out how I can mimic those flavors, textures, whatever else it is, with those ingredients. And it's really pushed me because you travel to Singapore and we don't share a lot of common ground with Singaporean cuisine in any way, shape, or form. But yet when I came back, I had to interpret those flavors with what was in season during spring. And I really found myself loving that idea. Anytime there's a travel menu, I get excited about, all right, what are we going to have on this menu that is based on an ingredient that we're not using? And it's really, really fun and really inspiring to know that limits are good and bad, right? A fish is free, right? But a fish is only free within the limits of water, because if you take it outside of water, it dies. It doesn't have any freedom. So I love kind of interpreting that with flavors and with ingredients and with experiences. And when you start bringing those things together, the limits really do create this ability for me to be way more creative than I would if I just had free realm of everything I wanted to use all the time. I think it pushes you. I think that even involves the 5 to 6 week menu idea that we do here at Localis, because we're changing vegetables, fruits, meats, all these things that we've talked about. Seafood is also seasonal. We're changing these every 5 to 6 weeks, and we have to be limited by the ingredients that we have to write the menu that we want to write. It's a really fun lesson. It's one of the best lessons I've learned. It's the focus of the restaurant. It's a focus of my cooking. And when people ask what kind of food do I cook, I wish there was a better way to say I am limited by the amazing abundance of Sacramento, in the best way. But how do you say that? Eventually, maybe on the 20-year anniversary, I'll figure out the line that really signifies what I do as a chef. But for right now, I think one of the biggest lessons is limits create creativity.